Thank you for expressing an interest in studying A-level further mathematics here at Dubai English Speaking College. Now, the course structure for further maths is a little bit different to other subjects because students who study further maths will take it across two option blocks. And they'll do that in combination with taking the normal mathematics A-level. They will study the whole of the normal maths A-level in half the time, so they will study it in year 12, but they'll have double the amount of lessons to do it. So overall, it'll be the same amount of lessons. So they'll study the whole of the A-level mathematics course in year 12, and then they will study the further mathematics course in year 13. There's a separate video on the A-level mathematics course if you wish to look at the details for that. But for the further mathematics, there will be 4 papers that the students will need to sit at the end of the year. 2 of them are on the core pure mathematics, and each is worth 25%. And then there are 2 options that the class will decide on what they wish to study further. Now, for the core pure mathematics, although there is an AS content and A2 content, both of those 2 papers are equivalent. They mix together the AS and the A2 content. For the AS and the A2 pure content, they will build on a lot of the topics that they study in the normal maths A-level in year 12. They will look at some more advanced algebraic proof. They'll look at brand new topics such as complex numbers and matrices. There's an example of a complex numbers question on the left there. They'll build on their calculus skills from the normal A-level, and they'll also utilise that to solve differential equations. So it's all very impressive sounding stuff, but it is very, very challenging and very interesting to students who really love mathematics. Now, for the options, students will need to pick 2 options. Okay, it could be they pick more pure mathematics, so they could have a further mathematics A-level that is entirely pure mathematics. Okay, because for each of these topics on the left-hand side here, there are 2 options they could pick. So you could pick further statistics 1 and 2, 2 lots of further mechanics, 2 lots of further pure, or 2 lots of decision. But typically, the classes end up picking a bit of a mix. Okay, in the past, statistics and mechanics and statistics and pure have been the most popular combinations. The benefit of how we run the course at Desk is that the students can study the normal A-level in year 12, and then we can make a decision about the strengths and weaknesses of the students to pick the most appropriate units for them. Your course requirements, the most important course requirement is for you to have an absolute love of mathematics. You need to eat, sleep and breathe mathematics. Your maths homework should be an absolute treat, not a chore, because you'll need to spend a considerable amount of time outside of class working on your subject. You'll have 12 hours of lessons a week, but also you'll need to complete at least 12 hours of independent work outside of lessons. Now, for some students, it'll be considerably more than 12 hours. It's going to take up a huge amount of your time, so you've got to have a real obsession for the subject to keep that work ethic going. Your algebra skills need to be absolutely second to none, and in fact all of your GCSE skills should be really strong, and you should be achieving a grade 9 at GCSE. What do you go on to do from further maths? It's an incredibly widely respected qualification internationally, and it's seen as one of the hardest A-levels that is going. Okay, so it is absolutely crucial that you are undertaking it, knowing the challenge that you'll have to face, and that you've got that passion, because you can only kind of work through the most challenging material if you've got that passion to keep going with it. It'll open the door to many other subjects, okay, and it will lead to some very kind of specialised mathematical jobs in the future, such as in finance and economics, actuary, sort of advanced kind of data analysis jobs, and it will be useful for computer science as well. Okay, but ultimately, those students who are studying further maths won't really be doing it because of the career they're looking to go into. They'll be doing it because of the love of mathematics. So thank you very much for taking the time to consider A-level further mathematics here at Desk.